If you love nature and drama, then you'll get a kick out of this flick. I came from uptown, way uptown. I came from uptown, way uptown. I came from uptown, way. Hey, so I checked out the flick, The Girl on the Mountain. This is a thriller that takes place in a beautiful but unsecure mountain forest. It was directed by Matt Sconce. The Girl on the Mountain is a redemption story about a woodsman named Jack Ward who comes across a mute little girl who ran away from her murderous father while he was camping out in the wilderness. In the past, Jack flopped on his daughter, which led to her tragically losing her life. And he seeks redemption by using his survival techniques to protect the girl that's being hunted down by her ruthless father and his goons looking to silence her for good. The film had amazing visuals of a mountain forest landscape. The scenes of the lakes, trees, and wildlife were on point, but they stretched the film out way longer than it had to be and made it feel slow-paced. The last 30 minutes is where all the action is at, and instead of building towards an epic final confrontation, the majority of the film featured emotional scenes of Jack and the little girl he nicknamed Arya building a bond in the wilderness by doing activities like fishing and making paper planes, all while talking about their pasts. The actual scenes of the thugs tracking down the girl were lacking suspense. There was a lot of emotional and dramatic scenes throughout this joint. The film highlights abuse, family tragedy, and trauma, and shows that people need something to live for and motivation to get them out of dark times, and that usually comes from our friends and family members. Daniel O'Reilly played Jack Ward. He played his role well. His character Jack originally went out to the forest to flatline himself over the loss of his family. He felt guilty that he put his career before his fam, and that's what led to his wife and daughter's tragic deaths. He was somewhat spiritual. He prayed to God in his darkest moments for help and direction, and I think God answered him by sending the little girl his way. He and the little girl were both dealing with trauma and needed each other. She required his protection, and she gave him a reason to live. As the film progressed, she pulled him out of his depression, and he went from being a cold-hearted, suicidal jackass to being a warm-hearted father figure towards her. It was hella strange to see that the villain in this flick, Big Al, played by D.T. Carney, was the little girl's pops. He was a straight-up demon. He beat and smoked his baby moms and was down to body his daughter that he referred to as a maggot so that he could cover it all up. His squad wasn't about that life though, except that one big angry behemoth that he was rolling with. That dude was definitely down to hand out some pain. This film was clearly low budget. I didn't see any major special effects at work. They just relied on good acting from the cast and the beauty of nature to keep you entertained. The story wasn't the best, but If you love nature and drama, then you'll get a kick out of this flick. I'm gonna run The Girl on the Mountain, 2 mics. Let me know what y'all thought about the film in the comments below. It's absolutely free for y'all to support the channel. Y'all won't lose any sleep by hitting that like and subscribe button. Moving forward, I'm only responding to subscriber comments, so lock in with me and hit that subscribe button, and I'm gonna get up with y'all on the next video, alright? Holla at me. I came from uptown, way uptown. I came from uptown, way uptown. I came from uptown, way